B Productions is launching an all-new podcast network. 4 shows, 4 hosts, 1 powerhouse of paranormal and cryptid entertainment all week long. Ghost Cats and Cryptids joining the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join researcher Jean Tewksbury as she dives into the world of mountain lions, the elusive predators known as ghost cats. Jean also explores cryptids, separating fact from folklore and asking the questions others won't. Kick off your week on Tuesdays with the one and only Wojo, host of Home of the Boom. He's diving deep into the world of cryptids, Bigfoot, and the mysteries that shake the woods. Interviews, investigations, and the loudest boom in the cryptid community. Every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fridays get a little darker and a whole lot prettier. Join Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal, where makeup meets the macabre. It's Sam After Dark, spooky storytelling, and her fan favorite segment, Cooking for the Dead. Tune in every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for glam, goosebumps, and all things ghoulish. And every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the flagship show returns. Banter with Richie B live, featuring Richie B and Wojo. From updates to investigations to wild discussions, this is the core of the network. Raw, real, and always unpredictable. Spend your Saturday evenings with the duo that started it all. 4 nights of content, 4 incredible hosts, cryptids, ghosts, glam, stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network.
If you don't like how I talk, I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud.
being on here. And remember, we are home of the... Let's go! AI police! Boom! Boom! Ooh, good slam. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Home of the Boom. I'm your host, the Wojo. Welcome. So, everybody, welcome to Banter. Get out of here. Hey, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday. We had a kick-ass investigation last night for Jess's birthday. That was pretty wild. I hope that a lot of you were on for that wild investigation on the lives. And we also was on Into the Night with Sean Kelly, where we had over 818,273 viewers, and that was pretty impressive. It's been a kick-ass few days, so just want to say welcome and thank you all for support, and let's go. So, well, we got a lot going on, a lot to talk about, a lot to show. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate that. Boom for you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna go over some of our investigation. We're gonna go over some stuff, and you guys tell us what's behind these pictures and what have you. So, again, welcome to the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network. That we are worldwide. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm going to bring in my kick-ass producer, Coach. I can't believe I'm saying Coach, but Coach. And my sidekick, researcher, nobody better than the man himself, the Banter, Richie B. Woo!
All right, easy on the footballs, easy on the pencils, easy on the desk or whatever you're leaning on. Just settle down.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Now I have to settle down for once. I'm breaking out, and all of a sudden I have to calm down.
All right. To be fair, I don't care so much about the football breaking shit in your house. It's the aggravating pencil noise you've been doing lately. I don't know what this is. Stop.
I just
Stop.
can't. Okay.
Thank you. Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome. What a kick-ass investigation we had for Miss Jessie B's birthday bash last night. It was exciting. It was informational. It was absolutely emotional. It was so many things, dude. So many things. And one thing happened that has never happened to us before that we've always wanted them to do. What was that, Wojo?
Take one of those crystal. Take a crystal rock out of a gifting. Well, we had a little gifting tree on the side, and they took the Reese's peanut butter cups, which never happens.
Any gift at all that they take.
Any gift.
Oh my God. That tells us they were right there behind us. We knew they were there anyways, and it was just like, holy shit! Like that's so validating, man. And I don't know, the way Jess was holding that crystal on the way over to the spot. Was in her palm, and she was talking and doing her thing. I didn't tell her to do nothing, so that was all her, man. And that was awesome.
I let her. I gave her the stuff, and I just said, you know what, I think it's for your birthday, and I think it's a special moment. I think you should present the gifts and what have you, and she did. And I did take a kick-ass picture of watching you two walk away and then just showing that picture of what she left. And then we're about to leave. And then, I just took a quick, with my phone, and I'm walking away. I'm like, did something, something looks different. Then Richie had the flashlight right behind me. He's like, oh my God, it's all gone. Except for that granola bar.
Well, I almost bumped into it in the dark, and I tripped over something in front of it, like that is in front of it, but it was behind me, and I felt it on my heels. So it's like, oh shit, I gotta be careful. And then I wanted to get my bearings and see where I was, so I just swung the light of the phone around. And I was like, oh, I'm at the stump. at the whatever that thing is, a quarter tree.
Quarter tree
over here. And I just said, you know me, I always want that to happen. I look on that ledge first thing, and I didn't see the crystal, and I'm like, guys, I don't see the crystal. And then I looked up, and I didn't know there was another Reese's on the bottom, but I knew the red one was up here. That red was gone, and I'm like, wait a minute, guys, hello, like that was huge. That has never happened. I totally took that as a sign of acceptance of her being there. Things that that the little ones would probably like, right? Candy, and then the crystal was very. Now, mind you, the other white crystal's still missing as well. Those go missing. The blue ones are getting swapped right around the gifting chair. But before we get into this, we got to say hi to everybody. We need to remind everybody about the raffle coming Saturday night, right on the Banter Richie B podcast. The Saturday night, it's the raffle. The wheel will be spun. I have a special kind of wheel for you guys to see. I designed just for you guys. I'm getting crafty with this stuff, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
So
there you are.
$5 name slots in as fast as you can. The wheels be filling up. The wheels
$5.
Wheels and wheels got to go around. Remember that? All right, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll say hi to everybody in a minute. So you got your raffle. We're on Dark Realm TV.
Where fear lives.
That's right. Every television, every Amazon Fire Stick. We will be going to Ohio, one of our Bigfoot dream spots, in November. Have we talked about that? Remember that?
Yes.
And we made a final decision as a couple. I was like, "Do you think we could do it, hon?" And you were like, "Yeah, babe." Remember that?
Oh yeah.
We're
going to Ohio.
He goes, oh yeah. Richie, I've heard on a Cryptid podcast that Bigfoot apparently love cantaloupe and watermelons. I'm sure they love all kinds of things, bro. But yeah, that's something worthy of trying. I'd be interested to see what doesn't touch those things, because those are natural, like rotting and everything else, right? Apples take a long time. Those things start rotting right away, right? The place to be on Tuesday, yeah. And then, all right, so the raffles, get them in. I'll be running the Venmo, the PayPal, and all that stuff. Get your picks in, $5. Well, all you can go up to is $25. So anybody else has a 1 in 5 or whatever the case might be. I wanted to keep it kind of fair for everybody. So $5 will get you a shot, and a real good shot for a $100 gift certificate to the merch store, by the way. Speaking of that.
Oh, yeah, merch store.
Yeah, merch store. Yeah, let's see.
Merch store. I think we have something on the merch store.
I think Denny's in the audience. Is Denny in the audience? He likes military green, so. Denny, you there?
Yeah, are you here, Denny? Are you over here?
Hey, Denny,
give
you
us a wave.
walking over here? I got some military green stuff I want to show you. He loves military green. That's his thing. Right?
Denny, hurry up.
That's the only reason why he bought. That's the only reason why he bought your socks. It's because it were military green. Mine aren't. Yeah. Totally makes sense now. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. Hey guys, that was crazy light show last night, wasn't it?
Oh, jeez.
I don't see him, Denny. I don't think Denny's here.
Denny, are you here? Hurry up. Quick.
I saw him say.
I saw him earlier.
There is a delay. Let me know when he comes in.
All right. Yep. He says, "Yeah, I am." Okay, Denny.
Okay. I got you. I made you something in military green that I think you might like.
Hold on. This is called Merch Flash.
It is?
Merch Flash.
Did we just do that now?
We just did that now. Merch
All
Flash.
All right. Here we go, Denny. This is for you in military green. I want to introduce to everybody the shirt called Jack's Best Friend. As you can clearly see, it says "I see you, Ella" on it. All proceeds. I made this as low as I could production wise, so we could get as much as we could going forward. All proceeds for this go to the Ella Jade Fund to support parents going through this horrific process. Child cancer awareness. This will always be in the store year round, all the time. And if you purchase a t-shirt, t-shirts are going for like 20 something bucks nowadays on any kind, any custom site. This is 1950, and I put a little time and obviously some emotion today, putting this together. So, Denny, that's for you, my brother. That's for you and your family, your wife, your daughter, and your Ella, of course. Ella was here with me when I was making this. Trust me, man. I had goosebumps, and it was pretty emotional for me. So please get over to the merch store, and if you can, then do so. All these things will be there's $10 after every purchase that will be going to the Ella Jade Fund, and we will move it right over to the donation. We'll just click buttons. It'll just get transferred right over. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll let you know about that going forward, Denny, too. So, all right. So please tell your tell your wife and daughter that we said that we love them both, and we're always here for them 24/7, 365. All right.
I don't know if you can see it, Rich, but she says, "Oh yeah, she was wow."
Yeah. Yeah, I designed that. I had to get the font. You know, I'm such a I'm so uptight with the OCD, but yeah, I see you, Ella. There you go.
We love you. We love you guys.
Now everybody will be like, "I see you, Ella." I got you, girl.
I see you.
I got you, girl. So yeah, please get over to the merch store and do something wonderful, okay, guys? Do something courageous and wonderful, if it's within your means, of course. You know, that's how we roll around here. All right, I'll leave it up. Let me know when. We'll say hi to everybody while you do that. How's that? We'll leave it. We're gonna leave this up for everybody. As you can see, there's a few different colors in there, but I wanted to make sure I made a military green for Daddy. So.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Yep.
Love the military green.
Yep. So Gene Tewksbury was number one in there.
Hey, Gene. What's happening?
Elder is here. She's traveling on the freeway, I saw.
Oh, Tante, please be careful.
Kurt W.
Secret Squirrel. What's up, brother?
Oh, he's got many secrets, that squirrel. Of course, Denny O, as we know.
That's right, our boy.
Mary Newbert.
Hey, Mary.
Good to see you, Mary. Sam will be stepping out in a few minutes. She's got an appearance.
Hey, Sam.
BDA, the Bada.
Hey, Bada.
Oh, yeah, Daddy. Tim Vogel's there. He's on Facebook at that point.
Hey, Tim. Speaking of the Vogels, right now, a text just flew in front of me, and it's Eric Vogel, and he says, "Hey, I don't know if you could do something for the kids, but I'll do a $25 donation for the kids' wheel spin. It's all about the youth." Well, I'll tell you, that is very magnanimous of him to do that. Yeah, step right up, man. I love it. Love it. Thanks, Eric and Tim.
We can we'll talk. Yeah, I have an idea how to do that.
Okay.
I always do, because my mind doesn't stop. So it's ridiculous. Jason Finch, thank you. Hello, Jason Finch. Tyler
Finchy, roll a dog. Excuse me.
Martin Funny Mark.
Martin.
Let's see. Tyler. That was the Penguin guy that we're gonna use all that AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, at least he was a little bit more creative than he's behind you. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have said, "Hey, Penguin, what about your mom's Botox?" I probably shouldn't have said that. It's Mooney. Mooney at Noonie.
Mooney, what's happening? How we doing?
All right, and there's the other boomer, Ronald.
The Rockin' Ron. What's happening, Ron?
Previously is here.
Hey, previously. Thank you for coming.
What's up, Ben 15? I see you. What's up, brother?
What's up there, Benno? Gabby.
No, not Benno. Just Ben.
Oh, just Ben. Oh,
yeah, Ben 15.
Well, welcome, Ben. Thank you for being on here.
Yep. Let's see. Keep it rolling. It's there's the Benno. Now you can say it.
All right, Gumby. Welcome, pal. Boom.
Yep. And then we have Mystery Man, user-UJ6I-V3MC4F Space Modulator. He's the one.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Easy on that pencil. That's what that dude was saying. JT.
Many blessings there, my brother.
Mike Gray.
Mikey Gray, what's happening, pal?
Rolling down the hill here. Moving along. Tim Vogel came out on YouTube. He ain't getting two hellos out of me. I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling kids these days.
That might be Eric.
Oh, yeah, because his internet's not working, so he's over at Tim's house logged in.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
With a blanket over him. He's hiding.
A little heating blanket. And then there's the Vogel brothers. Jeez, these guys are pressing tonight.
Yeah.
No, you got something for sale? I still like how I got the computer and the merch store access, and Eric's still texting Wojo instead. Everybody's like, get away from the mean guy. I'm going to text the nice fella.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the fire starter.
Yep. Well, there's Paul's Paranormal. Don't you got a show to do, sir?
Hey, Paul.
Goodbye.
I think he is.
Tiffany Peacock.
What's up there, Tiffany? Great to see you.
Well, you can get me started in that angle, son. Steven, what's up? Yeah, that was crazy last night, right? Wasn't that crazy? Oh, we'll bring you some stuff. Trust me. If it's stuff
Great
you
to see
want,
you,
it's stuff we got.
Oh yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Wes Whitman, what's up, dude? I saw you. Yeah, you commented on the old watcher holding the light in his hand is fucking awesome. Well, well, thank you for your candidness. Looks like
Thanks,
he has looks like he has a mustache that starts on his cheeks. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that. I got to look up that comment that I thought I replied, but I wasn't sure if I did. Thank you so much, Wes. We appreciate that, and welcome to the family, bro. He had a lot of good. He had a lot of good insight on that, and I was reading it, and then of course, probably the 3-year-old tornado ran by and broke something, and I had to go chasing him. So,
and just a quick follow-up, he was saying he was having good luck with the Granny Smith apples at his gifting spot, so that's pretty cool.
Excellent. And that's Wes?
Yeah, that's Wes.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, man. Oh, I'm not down there yet. Mike Nation.
Hey, Mikey, what's happening, brother?
Mike Nation. Elda, there she is on the freeway. Oh, I see it. Good luck. Oh, real good luck with really good luck. I like it.
Really good luck. Yeah.
Some advice flying all over our channel, and it's working. I don't think that was us. TM Drake.
TM, what's happening?
ZHSSRS.
What's up, Z?
There's two Z's now. There's Z Sun Dragon and
yep.
Well, the original Z. But I want to make sure that we address him properly, even though I'm
ZHSSR. Sounds like a song. Back in the USSR, but it's back in the ZHSSR.
The trolls who say things like he's over there. Yeah, whatever, man. That don't bother me, man. We're down at the bottom. Why is my... I don't know, man. What name is it? Do we know you? It says, why is my name not showing? I don't know. What did you do to YouTube? Turn it on? Yeah. What'd you do? Just log in? Because that's what happens with them losers. All right. Let's see. That's it. All right, good. Denny, you're all set? The wife and everybody saw it? We're good to go?
I don't know why user said I didn't know I needed an account to see my own brother live.
Which brother?
I don't know.
We don't know which brother. It starts with an M.
It's probably Matt.
It could be Matt. Maybe.
Well,
see you soon, kid. Do your thing.
Yep. Hey, Mooncat. Great to see you on here. So looks like we covered everybody. Again, thank you all for being on here. Again, like Richie said, we had a kick-ass investigation last night. At the very beginning, we walked in and we did check out that quarter tree, and we kind of like spread out a little bit and try to find the wrapper. And it's funny, Rich, because to the left, I found pieces of the Reese's peanut butter cup, but I also found you know that stuffing that Sam had at her place.
Yep.
I found like
Yep.
some stuffing nearby. It was kind of weird.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, it's my brother Mark.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a muttonhead, all right. Well, thank you for being on here. Yeah, I had that stuffing there. It was just like flattened, like something like walked over it.
A lot of it up top of the hill. There was a lot of that up top of the hill. By that new pine structure that's blocking the path now. Yeah, it was all. I had it on the live. I was showing everybody. Yeah, they loved it. The love.
So yeah, we set up that. Beautiful Jess for her birthday. She put up the crystal rock, a couple of the Reese's peanut butter cups, and the granola bar, and then we went up to the junkyard. And I know Richie was having a tough time on his phone, but I finally, at the very end, found the spot where, I took the picture. But what was so strange is that I thought everything was more towards the right, but it wasn't. It was towards the left facing, and I couldn't believe it. And so I was kind of glad that we did find that, the rough area that you saw the shadow and stuff like that. And then we went to the gifting chair.
Yep.
And watching Jess, just watching her, just like taking everything all in, it was kind of cool because she's just sitting there, like looking at the road, like the destruction, like, just seeing all these tree structures. I mean, what do you think?
For me, it was pretty awesome. She hadn't been out in a very long time. And we have a lot of, hills and valleys for a number of years now with the emotions. And it was just seemed so healing and comfortable just to be out in the woods. And even she said, it's just so refreshing just being out here. And it was just like, it was important to me to see her like that. And then she's a damn good investigator, like researcher. Mm-hmm. She's like the human Zelda. So she's like in there trying to figure things out. She likes puzzles. So she's in there. She's great teammate. So we're going to work on getting childcare more so we can get out there more, because it was just the ending was just so therapeutic. It was just amazing.
Oh my God.
Dude, we just felt so light when we got home and just calming, and the voice tone was different. It was everything, bro. So many things. And I was very, very excited for her. You know what I mean? But yeah, watching her kind of be an investigator and stuff, and she's holding up the crystal at the gifting chair, and she's like, "Hey, this is me, Jess, blah, blah, blah," introducing herself, and thanks for having me, and all that stuff. And very important that, and that's good for anybody else out there researching respectfully. The best way to do that is to introduce anybody else you bring out. And she's been out there. They know her. It's just, she hasn't been out there in a while, so, and particularly the way things have ramped up, to where now we're getting pictures of, of a dude sitting by a tree. You know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty, that's jumping up a bunch of levels since the last time she had been out. So, very, very important.
That was the second time in those part of the woods, right?
Correct. Yeah. She was out there with Martin, Max, and she said Martin and Max were with us last time.
Yeah. And you make a good point, because I mean, a lot has happened since then, and obviously, different energy, different, communications, there's been a lot of that. And I think bringing her into the mix, I don't know. It was kind of like a weird, I don't know how you felt in the woods. It just, I know it's quiet and I know it's windy, but it just seemed like just relaxing. And I just think that with her energy and I think that they feel who she is, I think that, took into account, and, mm-hmm. And bringing her to the gifting chair and seeing the chair hit, which is good.
Always good. Yeah. That's always a good time when you get up there. And that's again where I realized the pattern of the blue crystal being like right near the chair. It doesn't seem to be far from the chair, but the white crystal I left on the chair last time. And now this one here at the tree, basically, not before our eyes, but while we're in there, that crystal is gone. It's picked up and removed. And that other one, and the white crystal I left at the chair last time was picked up and removed. And we've made it abundantly clear that represents Jack, and it's gone. You know what I mean? And now here's Jack's mama there, leaving the white crystal in the tree, and it's gone while we're inside. I just don't think there's too much of a coincidence, because we've been doing this pretty steadily. And again, that has not happened for us. You know what I mean? So I think it was an important piece of symbolism that was like, yep, we acknowledge who she is. We acknowledge her. She's welcome here. And they took her gift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that they're very well aware of what she went through in her loss, and of course yours, and that she's there giving respect, it's kind of like a giving back type deal, like, just showing up and being in nature and believing in them and feeling them, and because she was like really just watching her like go through like the beginning to the end of the investigation. It was just great. Like, she was really taking it in and just really enjoying herself. And but that crystal says it all. That was the clincher. That it was immediately taken. When we don't know, but I will say it would definitely be when we started heading towards the gifting chair, like out of the area.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Yeah. So
what's your theory? What's your theory on the granola bar not being taken? Do you think it was more symbolism not taking?
I think it's exactly. I think that the crystals just, they love shiny stuff. They, what others have said, they love shiny things, certain colors, maybe to match Mother Earth. But I don't know, Rich, but I just think that that was gifted by Jess. I think it was special, and there is a big symbolism, and I think that they accept it. And well, of course they accepted it, but I just think in a very loving way. And I think that that's just showing us, like, it showed. I don't know. I was just blown away, and I thought it was just incredible, and it was just. I think it was just great for. I think it's just great for her, for that acknowledgement that they know and they understand her. So, but it is pretty wild. I thought you were going to go through the tree. I just digging in to try to find everything, because we had the flashlight on the ground. We were looking for like anything shiny, like
nothing.
The Reese's peanut butter cup, especially the rock. Couldn't find it anywhere.
It gone. It gone. Like, I was just so excited because besides the symbolism and all that, and I understand how this works now, and as you do, and our viewers and everything else, but I was just excited because we've done a lot of things, man, in 2 years, especially in this spot, and even over 2 years together. We've discovered many, many things, and we've gotten very, very far. We truly have. And if you watch other shows and things like that, you realize how far we've come in a short time. And it's all about the number of steps you literally take to get to each level. That's just the way it is. And I was super excited as a researcher that to me, it told me that they were there when we were there again. And that they physically picked it up and took it, physically walked away. It is gone, and they have it. And it coincides with the gifting chair being empty and everything else, wrappers all being there, blue crystal being there, necklace being there, but that white crystal's gone again. So now I have 2 locations where that white crystal was taken. So as a researcher, that's data, right? That's telling me something. They're understanding the significance. You know what I mean? I don't think it's always, like I had the theory as well, as far as like the kids, right? They like candy, right? Granola is probably more mom and dad's food type of thing. And the crystal represented Jack. And then you put those together with candy. That's kind of saying, hey, we're acknowledging Jack because he's a baby. He's a kid. Kids like chocolate. And you said this was him, remember? You know what I mean? And it goes together hand in hand. So it's very, very, very telling as a researcher, the information that we were getting,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing right there, Ron. Yeah. Intelligent. Right. Animals can't know. And that's the other thing. We've had things out on these chairs, man. Dude, I didn't understand why my oatmeal raisin cookies was sitting on a stump for almost 3, 4, how many days it was. Not a bird, squirrel, nothing ate it. Fish, a cat, deer, I don't know. Nothing touched it. Not even an ant. There wasn't even an ant on them. It's just something about it, whether they use infrasound to keep things away, however they do it. That might be a nice new avenue to travel for research. Why doesn't anything touch those gifting spots? If it ain't them, why? Why is that not torn open and ripped out by a raccoon or a possum? Yeah, squirrel, a freaking squirrel, granola. Hello, like, come on.
Yeah. How about another Y situation? Like, after we didn't touch the tree or anything, but the amazing part is, like, we had our backs turned and we were just taking it all in again, seeing the lights and whatever, and then all of a sudden that granola bar fell down.
Yeah, that freaked me out.
There was no wind, no nothing. So, I mean, the whole time it's been sitting there, have you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, mysteriously, that thing just, like, goes down.
Yeah, that freaked me out. I was like, what the? Brought me back to my parents.
I thought somebody threw something at us. I'm like, why? And then it was the granola bar.
Dude, it brought me back to my paranormal days, man. I'm like, now we got ghosts walking around laughing at us. No, it was pretty wild, man. It was an amazing, beautiful, beautiful evening, and we got a ton of pictures to go through. I was thinking of doing the screen sharing, so we can kind of get in depth and zoom in and zoom out. I haven't lightened them up or nothing yet. I haven't lightened them up at all. I haven't really cropped them for the backdrop yet either, but we can pick like 1 or 2 time-wise that we can put maybe up on the weatherman wall before, as we close the show. And we'll decide. I think we'll decide as a team with everybody on the right.
Excuse me.
Which ones will be the candidates for that? They're not in any specific order. I just wanted to share them with everybody and go through them in depth.
Yeah, Kurt. Thank you for that. Kurt says they love both you guys and are comfortable with you. I wonder if having a female and maybe a child or younger person presence is something they're looking for to communicate in different ways or different insight. Yeah, that's
yeah. And we've had Maddox with us and other women with us in the past, and it has perhaps a little bit of time. I think Susan was the last one out there, but Susan has a different frequency, and they know that. So like Salonon wasn't too thrilled. You know what I mean? So, like, hey, what's this all about? You trying to read my mind? So that's slightly different in that aspect, I believe. You know what I mean? In that theory. But yeah, having that gentle kind of voice, and someone that's associated with Jack. Again, it's no coincidence the things we find out there. The hawk flying around. We were out there 5, 6, 7 times in a row, and he was flying around as a hawk, or find a hawk feather just after bringing it up, and just so many things. So tells me that they're aware of that situation. Or Ladybug, the significance of Ladybug being turned up to the heavens, telling us that they are aware of Ella. So, to have that and know who she was, I think that investigation last night showed me they knew who she was by the time I left. By the time I left there, that you could even hear me say it in the live, and her and I had a moment, and it was like they know you. You know what I mean? That's amazing. That's a gift.
Yeah, and so. Well, we went to right after the gifting chick. We're going to come to the pictures, guys. We're just building up of what happened. So, and then we went to the knocking tree. We did a couple of knocks and what have you. And, we did hear some crunching. And I think you heard something or you saw something possibly. And I noticed you tried to break. I don't know why you those briars, man, are just nasty. But then after we went to the Folly. Now going to the Folly was a strange trip for me because at one point, and it's funny that we sat there for a while, but then all of a sudden we can hear a whoop from across the way, And then I thought I could hear frequency, and then like it's like sounds like chatter. And I looked at you, and you looked at me like chatter. I'm like, that's exactly what I heard. I mean, what did you think on that? I mean,
I heard it a few times. You know what I mean?
yes.
Hey, what's up, Maverick and Dad? Charm and Fear. No, yeah. Right?
Yes.
603, see it?
Yes, exactly. Sorry.
What's up,
Great
dude?
to see you guys.
Well,
Don't forget this year. I hope to see you guys.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
We will be there June 27th and 28th. We're actually going to be there on the 26th, which is my birthday. And we're going to have a birthday bash in the woods for my birthday, but in New Hampshire at a place we've already researched. Actually, a few times we were out there. So I am super stoked for that. And it's really good to see you. Let us know how Maverick's coming along as far as Bigfoot goes. Last we heard, I got a beautiful note from him telling me that they go together now. You know what I mean? So that he's interested in Bigfoot now, and it's something him and his son can do together. So that was super awesome. Thank you, man. Good. You'll be there, they said. All right, let's go.
I mean, you know, if Maverick's right beside him right now, I'd like to show him that picture one more time. But,
of our friend?
Of our friend.
Well, if you guys have not seen this, I'll do one better than just show it to you. I'll make it the full screen. Hang on. I won't put it on the big wall, but I can do something different. Hey, if you're still there with Maverick, check it out, yo. Oh.
I'm still here.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure it out. Ah! They only gave me so many options tonight. You know what? Get the hell out of here.
All right, kick me out.
Ah! So you see that light right there, right, Maverick? Check it out. You ready? Look above that light. You know, research for us, buddy.
You can look right above our screen.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's right there, right where that stick is.
And he's right here. What do you think of that? You see the hair on his head and everything.
No, Ron.
No, sir.
No, sir.
He is blended right next to a tree. Oh, now they gave me all these options. Really?
He said the face. He saw the face right away.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
Hey, Susan Ahern.
Hey, Susan. Which scream? What? I didn't scream. Did I scream? Yep. That's him right there, my man. That's him. We got him.
Yep.
But was there ever any doubt? Come on, stop. Yep. Peeking out at us, man. Yeah, we just took a picture of that light. We saw the light. I heard movement. And there's a whole thing about it, man. And started taking pictures of that light, and then boom, there it is. There's our dude. See his hair standing straight up, his nose straight down, his eyebrows, his brow ridge is really deep, his eye socket. We believe his chest, as Denny said, perhaps his chakra. Yep. There's many things now to research and go over together because of this picture. It's
Thanks, Wes.
It's 100% amazing picture that you can watch on the live as far as me tracking him goes and hearing noises and bringing it up to the audience and then seeing this huge shadow go between these two trees. Two of them, if not him twice, but I would suspect it would be two of them as opposed to one going back and forth. And then he went off to the right more, and then that light appeared, and Wojo was off to my right, and I was like, hey, shadows, that light just showed up. Start taking pictures of it. There were shadows over that way. And it was something along those words. And then he takes the picture, and then boom, now we have it encrypted in his phone, and you can see on a couple of sites that he's on, but we have that encryption right in there with it, along with that YouTube live, along with the light and everything. So, I don't think there's any other pictures of a Bigfoot or anything like that has anything to do with a light ever. I mean, there might be orbs or something, or, Bigfoot came out of this portal, or Bigfoot orb showed up, and then Bigfoot showed up, and all that stuff. But this right here is the light we were taking a picture of that seemingly was coming from him. So it's quite profound, quite unique. Yeah, they're human.
Well, again, you being on the live, you're just giving that play-by-play, and I can hear you.
Yep.
And then as I was about to go towards Rich, another light appeared to the far right of whereabouts he was looking at. So I'm like, wow, they're starting to show up.
Yep.
And so now Richie was like, there it goes again, about the shadows. And then now I'm like, showing he's showing me whereabouts, and that's where his phone was aiming. And where his phone was aiming, I just snapped the picture. It was just the one picture.
Yep.
And I'm so like overwhelmed that we caught, this picture. And
yep.
And I'll tell you, that's great teamwork. Everybody, a lot of people on here were on the live. I mean, they saw what they saw, seeing that shadow, and for me, the first time seeing the live, it was like on the one side of the tree, just kept like doing this, like you could see like peeking out, and then all of a sudden, there goes the shadow, and then
yep. Yeah, and you hear my excitement, because we all know how I get excited around here.
I am seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah. So yeah. Did she say it?
Great to see you, D.
Those
famous words. Rich?
Am I seeing what I saw? Dude, I could not believe it, dude, because I was tracking him. That was the crazy. I got goosebumps. My hair's standing up. And then I stopped at that tree, and I recognized the fact that the tree was not straight up and down like a shadow's supposed to be when you see in the woods at night. We've been out there so many times. We know what unless they're like crooked leaning, they're up and down. You don't get all those details. And I'm like, why are there details right there in that tree? And I gotta hand it to my favorite pain in the ass, D-Hoop, making me keep that backlight on. I started noticing it was working kind of like a little infrared light. It was kicking back like a grayish look, and anything in there, and then the light behind it was really bright. I'm like, I don't even know where that light was coming from, And to watch that shadow walk across, I thought that was the highlight of the night until Tuesday hit.
It's funny is that you made fun of me during a moment where we're being bluff charged, and then I pulled out the zinger and said, I come no harm. So am I seeing what I'm seeing? So
no. Don't give me
I'm seeing what I'm saw.
Yeah, don't give me any breaks here. Am I seeing what I saw? Yeah, no, that takes.
Put that up on a poll.
No pun intended. That takes the cake. No, I'll take I'll take the L. 100%. It was worth it. 100%. Both of them were worth it. I mean, I had them run by us at 60 miles an hour. The first thing you do is save yourself with a zinger.
It's me. I'm the one that's giving you the food. Yet I'm like the walking food.
I got food.
No, I don't want the zinger, boy. I want to eat you.
I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, crazy. You know what I mean? So. No, it was a wild. It's wild, and the way it was all kind of researched and documented as we went live. It was all documented. So, really nice stuff. It was really good. Wes says it is amazing that you can see his 5 fingers. Yes, bro. Yeah. When I light him up, I can start to see that stuff. Yeah, he's calling them fingers too, Woj.
Yeah.
We just had this discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we did.
So, yeah, welcome Maverick and his dad, everybody. And we met him up at Charm and Fear Farm the year before last, because they didn't make it last year, right? Because I think the weather was really rough or something. But, but yeah, they get out in the woods together, and I'm really glad to hear that, dude. And you're always part of the family, and you can stop in anytime, man, and make sure Maverick knows that we're here for him. If he has a question, just shoot me a messenger, bro. You know what I mean? You ask me anytime. But your dad's got it, bro. Your dad's got it. He knows what he's doing.
Oh my God. I'll tell you, I never met such an in tune kid when it comes to Bigfoot. I mean,
he had
this
questions.
kid, he has, I mean, I thought he was a reporter from NBC or something like NBC News. He just one question after another. I mean, the kid is smart and he's so in tune to Bigfoot, man. That's what we love. At least the kid's going out in the woods and he's understanding. Mm-hmm. And instead of being at home playing video games and he's just being active. But they did ask a question, Rich. What's your thought of people thinking Bigfoot's an alien from another planet? Maybe explains the light from the chest.
No, I don't. I'm not there. I think there's a clear relationship there, a clear understanding, a clear, I guess, an agreement between them. I believe that wholeheartedly. I think some can be abducted and, like humans and things like that. That can go on, and maybe perhaps cause some unrest. I just don't think that they just got dropped off from another planet. I know some people that really do and have, stories about that. But again, I'm not saying somebody can't be taken, but we have a bunch of missing people all over our globe. Where are they at? You know what I mean? Did they get grabbed and taken to another planet? The UAP gig is up. So, you might as well just start researching further and further down the UAP rabbit hole. Do I think they're an alien? No, I don't. I think they were the first humans. I think they were here before anybody. I believe aliens, inhabited Mother Earth. And used it for a while and then moved on. And they were left behind in that sense, you know what I mean? Or they were still here. So yeah, that's kind of my thinking, but there's further research obviously to be done. I don't put anything in stone and in front of me. A lot of things are in stone behind me and some of them not so much in stone, even though they're behind me. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. And I believe that the aliens they're just observing us, observing everybody. And, I'm along with Richie on that. It's just there is connection, but I don't think that they're total. I still think that they're separate, meaning that then again, we all could be aliens. I don't know. I mean,
anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Mm-hmm. But the woo, we're getting there. I mean, it's a lot. We're still taking in a lot of data, and there's. Believe me, we'll bring it at the Charm and Fair Farm. How's that? We're going to bring you a lot of information.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, dude. 100%. All kinds of good information. So, do you want to get ripping on some of these pictures? Hell, we're almost at 8:00.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, time flies. Time flies. Wow. Time flies when you're not wearing pants.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, let's go. Let's start showing. Let's start showing the pictures.
The pictures. La picture. La picture. I'm going to say which one first, but it doesn't matter because I really wanted this to be pretty organic. So, so that's where I'm at. All right. So let's go. Let me see. All right. Share screen. Share window. Which window? Oh, I'm going to start out with a structure window. From my sighting, I feel that it's either ancestor or ape. I watched it for maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Yeah, and there could be some, primate mixture in there, sure, and some just look closer to human the further they get away from the beginning. I don't know. What I'm looking at looks like a human to me. And what Ernie DeVoe saw is much more human, so, and there's a lot of other reports, but there's reports both ways. And I think OBI just said it. He was trying to tell people back in 21 that, what I saw looked like a human. So, so there's a lot more discussion to have, a lot more research to do, but I got to tell you, that's one of the clearest pictures ever. Yeah, so this area is over by the gifting chair, behind the gifting chair, is just absolutely demolished. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up, I don't know about lens flashes and all that stuff, you know. I just remember the other TP we had, the 3D looking TP thing, the geometric type thing. This one kind of gave me that vibe, and look where the sun is.
Wow.
Remember I asked you about the sun that time, and then I don't know what the green reflection on the ground is. I have no idea if that's some kind of a flare from my lens. Could be lens flare. I don't know. It looks like there might be a couple of different colors in there, but I thought it was wild.
Yes, it's like right in the center.
Yeah, we're not worried about Sam. Sam handled her business, Tyler. She gonna handle her business. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to make. It looks like there might be a little red, so that would indicate, I guess, flare for anybody else.
Yeah, it's probably the frequencies, you know. Of the camera, just
But look at that.
awesome.
Look at that pyramid setup.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah,
you know, and then the star on your Christmas trees right at the top. And this whole area is just totally different than when we first started coming around here. Holy shit, dude. It's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, I thought it was something you can look at all going off to the right. I can't stretch it out. The picture is what it is. But yeah, I thought it was a wild picture as far as the sun goes, because we've had that discussion where the sun hit the other one, remember? And it's something that I'm intrigued by as far as knowing maybe where they are, what time it is, however that works, you know? But we're going to get right into it in case we do run out of time. So let me go to this one. See, that's the only thing is I can't jump. It's like I almost have to stop. It doesn't let me just go to this one. Yep. I don't know why it does that. You know, it's like they almost get it right, and then they just don't. You know what I mean? Like I have to go out and come back in. Well, thank you. I thought it was quite beautiful as well. I did photography for a while. I actually took some schooling on it. I enjoyed it a lot. So, is it this guy? This guy. Yeah, this guy. So now we have this guy here. Now we're going to get a little in depth with some things, right, guys? Let me see if I can stretch this out. That'll help a little bit. For me, that would just be more evidence of them being interdimensional beings. It's already been suggested that interdimensional portals it could be a portal. Listen, I think alien and interdimensional are two different things. I think alien and slipwalking is two different things. I think alien and many other things are different things. You don't have to be an alien to use a portal. You know what I mean? I've watched apparitions come through portals. I've seen malevolent shadow come through portals. So, part of the reason why I'm not doing paranormal anymore is because of some of the shit I saw and having kids, you know? So I'm not, I would never suggest they don't use portals. You know, I feel that is 100% viable. Absolutely. I feel they can be on one side and have a leg in the other. So, maybe they stick their arm out and drop a rock at your feet. Like I heard someone say not too long ago, I have no idea. Any of that stuff is possible, man. We've had some weird shit happen to us live on YouTube with you guys. Who are we to friggin' say nothing's possible? We're the last people that would say, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Who knows? I have no idea. But it's wild. You can go anywhere with it, Rich and Wojo continue a lot of the things I have seen myself in our times out research in the last 5 years. Awesome, man. Well, good to know. We're catching up. Look out. Yeah. So this guy here, I haven't even begun to brighten him or anything. So let's. A lot of times it just helps the light get brighter. But I think we've seen this one. This looks like Mr. Is there something behind that too?
That's why I try to angle it a little bit high to try to get some sort of substance, But I mean,
so what I can see.
I don't know what I'm seeing in the top, right. It almost looks like a nose.
So we believe. Well, on the right side though, you can see skin and bumps and
top. I'm talking the top right corner. It's almost like a face.
I say something over here.
But if
hang on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is. I have a light.
Well, Richie's doing that, guys. On our way out, Jess saw a light, and that which is awesome. I mean, that's heads up right there, and it was really giving off some good light, and so we followed it in towards the junkyard, and you have to climb up a hill and everything, guys, and it just kept disappearing. Finally, I get on the top, and just started taking pictures. But the cool thing is that the whoops, and I heard the whoops from this picture, like from that area. Excuse me. And Rich and Jess were below, probably about 30 yards away.
No, you go. Keep going.
And, and you guys heard like a grunt or something, like like that.
Yeah, we both heard that real graspy, like. Yep.
Denny, Wojo, a few people are asking about how to order the merch. Can they just hit the link when it's up?
I got it right here, sir. Yeah. Coming up.
Just for you, Denny. Wojo, where's the merch? Where's that merch number? We want to press it. Let's go.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom.
I was slacking. I got caught up in
doing a great job.
Also, I can send. You can. Nope. Let me see.
Hey, DD. Great to see you. Dream
DD.
Interpretations is in the house.
What's up, DD? Let me see. Here's Denny boy. Let me see what him is. Here you go, Denny. Oh, look what's right on the cover, bro. Wow. Ha ha ha. That's my dude. Yeah, and there's the link there. And then if you want to get yourself a raffle ticket, $5 to get on the spinning wheel come Saturday night to win a $100 gift certificate to the merch store, folks. You want to get in on that? We're going to do, it's just a random spinny wheel that I designed, I might add.
Maybe you should just call it the cherub wheel.
The wheel of cherubage.
The cherubage wheel.
Cherubijo.
That
is one way right there. Banter Richie B at Richard Brault -1 Venmo. Just put raffle in there in the notes, please. Good. I'm glad, man. I'm just some burly dude in his basement designing pretty clothes. Hey, girl. No, I'm dude. That was an honor, man. It hit me today. I just had to after last night. I just had to. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Where are we here now? Where am I? How come I can't get back to my screen? You sons of bitch. Oh, because I left. Oh, there it is. So, highlights. Yeah. So now we've seen this down bottom before. We've seen this stuff, and it's got that female characteristics right in here. I think Susan knows what she's looking at. And then over here, it looks like it goes straight across behind the hair again. It's always this side is kind of hidden. Oh, so it's tilted again. Oh, I see. So right here, there's an eye, and then the eye over here. Yeah. No. Let me see if I can. There we go. Yeah, that's a while.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, my God, dude. I'm looking at this earlier going, let's try some blue. Sometimes that blue will help. Vivid cool. Let's see which one we like the most, guys. No, it's not the wheel of boom. Get out of here.
Yeah, that blocks that out. Yeah.
Trying to see if I can knock some of that. Oh, black and white. Let me go back here. You can't bring it down. It just takes the whole light out. That's why when I come in here, I try to see how exposure. You just kind of go down. It's the same features you got on most phones. No low, bottom of the screen. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't see anything though. Shadows. You could do shadows because it'll emphasize some things and blank them things out. See how it goes kind of gray like that? I'm looking up in the top, like this area here. That's where I'm looking. I don't see anything over here or here. But I mean,
but sometimes you see the shadows pop in. You can barely see it.
Let's see
in
what
the
it says.
top right.
Yeah. And maybe on the next pick too. Who knows? Does that tool allow you to
BMO,
create
what's happening?
a negative invert?
BMO asked you, does
Yeah, I
that tool
saw.
allow you to create negative? Okay.
I have no idea. The hell he's. Can you speak dum dum for 1 second, please? This is what I got to work with. I got some sharpness I can pull out. Saturation for color. So all I do is play around anyways and see what I just stare at the picture while moving things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cooler. You know, and a lot of times it does. It focuses on the light. So, but when you, then you can just reset. Yeah, reset image. There you go. And then you reset it. And then maybe we just go for the backgrounds like that without all that extra stuff. Maybe that works better. I see a lot more with that. The vivid, cool light, black and white. Yeah, pretty cool. Wow, look at that one. And you can take the intensity and turn it down if you want to get dialed in on something. Stuff like that.
Yeah, what's that solid white on the top?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all we could looking at. I got a picture in here, and I'm gonna see if you. Actually, I might show that next. So yeah, I there's you can see there's a being behind that light. Period. You know. You say gotta go or good to go? Gotta go. That's probably what that means these days. These kids. Yeah. Have a good night, Mooncat. Always a pleasure, my man. Checking out your videos too, man. I think it was on TikTok. I saw one of your videos.
Nice.
Mooncat. Ops. Was it Bigfoot investigations or something, or adventures? It was really cool. It came up on my feed anyway, so kick ass. This is this right here is my desktop computer. The picture he's taking it with is a Android. I am using I believe a Microsoft product. Yeah. Well, not Microsoft, but you know what I mean. But they use the same shit. Remember, they hated each other. So that one right there looks pretty good. There's stuff up there. Let me scan. I'm gonna scan this frame once, and then we're gonna roll out. Looks like a little rectangle forming up there, Wojo.
Yeah.
I don't know what this here is. Is this flare?
Yeah, it seems like the face is towards the bottom. Yeah.
No. I mean,
is it right where you, that looks like an eye there and an eye on the other side tilted? Yeah.
I don't. Over here, it looks like there's something going on, but I can't see it. That might be what Ron's talking about over here. I do have a lot of light in my studio, obviously. So, you know, hence lights, camera, action, and look for an invert option. Yeah, because we're on the desktop right now. But you mean while taking the picture, like invert, like mirror? What's this? Markup. No, that's erase. That's background. I wonder what would happen if we were able to, like, what is it picking up of her background? Well, then do it. So it's just grabbing the light, basically. That's right. So the background would be anything behind the light, as we suspected. On the original, George, you can go. Yeah, so he's saying take it with the picture like that. Color inversion and toggle it on. You can then open the camera on gallery to view the negative in the positive. Nice. I like that idea. Maybe I'll do it on my old phone while you just do what you normally do because it works. You know what I mean? All right, let me see if I can leave without saying. What is this? Oh, it came up on your screen? That's so stupid. So yeah, so that's that one there. Let me this one was pretty wild. Is this it? Let me see. Why is it got to land like right in front of the Don't get me started. the stupidity sometimes in technology is just mind blowing. Like I have a whole thing, so when I hit the bottom taskbar, it comes up like this. It's stacked. It doesn't go like that. Stacked. So then the picture I'm looking at is behind the stack. Why? Why? What'd you do that? How am I reviewing shit? Oh, there's that guy. I think this one. Oh, this one's yeah. So let's go. No, damn it! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. This one. Check it out. Yeah, we'll let you go. There we go. That's wild too. It has that thing up the top. See it? The thing we were just talking about.
Yeah. Same thing.
I'm PC driving. Yeah. No, but we have other sounds. Not necessarily the whoops. They're literally like owl sound, like whoo, whoo, like that, but not. You know what I mean? Just off. The whoops are completely different to me. Oh, cool. Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Yeah. Yeah, those owl calls have been, I mean, when we were up at the Charming Fair Farm, out in Russell, Mass, investigations out there, we've been hearing the owls a lot. We've heard it. We haven't heard them in a while because we've been hearing the straight out whoops. Other like strange grunts or whatever. We heard mouth popping. We've been hearing clicking. So, and not only that, we've been hearing like it sounds like the young ones are out there because you hear like it sounds like a little puppy going you like that, and then the older juvenile would just like go whoop, like nice and loud. So maybe they're teaching their young to hang around with me and Richie just to learn. It's like a learning process.
Yeah, because they know we're safe,
Right.
Like, yeah, we'll teach them how to do things with these meatheads.
Human interaction.
Why isn't that grabbing? No, I'll just make it bigger. I just see something. I don't know what's going on here. Look at all this in here. That's just wild. But the point is, anyways, with lights, you can see this substance behind them. It's not just a light. I mean, look at that. Look at all that. What's going on behind the light right there? All kinds of things. Has that thing on top again, that trowel that I call it, basically. It's wild.
It's like an eye.
Right, on the right side, right? Our right. Right
where
here.
That trowel is. Nope.
Oh, there's a trowel. You see an eye
straight up. Straight up to the bulb.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
That's that trowel thing.
Yeah, but just above it.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
I don't see what you weirdos see.
Yeah. It's just a lot going on.
I can move it down and see. Like that.
See what I'm seeing? Is that like an eye? Hold on, I gotta zoom in.
Right above the trowel? Like right here?
Yeah, it looks like a bridge. I got this. I got my phone.
Oh boy, looks like somebody's riding shotgun. Whee! Yeah. I think that's Ratatouille.
Because I'm looking to the left where it parallels, because it looks like it's on a little bit of a tilt, and it's.
I think homie's riding shotgun. The hell am I looking at? There's so much going on here. I'm like, wow. I saved it. This time I saved it to come in here and look at it. And I'm like, oh, man.
Well, because, I mean, I was trying to go a little bit higher from the light because hopefully the reflection, well, just kind of like the lucky shot that I got, the lucky picture of the face. So I was trying to see if maybe, if the face is above the light.
You call it lucky one more time, I'm going to drive over your house and slap you in the mouth and then leave.
You know what? Maybe I'm just that good.
That was absolute ultimate teamwork live on YouTube. I mean, come on, dude. Give yourself some credit, dude.
I know. I don't like taking credit for nothing.
I'm the same way, but in this case, you rack over your brain over and over. You're like, there's no other way that picture gets taken. None. Experience in the woods, teamwork, flow, all that stuff, respect, every bit of it. It all has to come together for a shot like that nobody's gotten ever a forest person ever. That's the clearest picture ever. It's not pareidolia. It's not pixelated. That's teamwork, dude, and respect.
Our paisan Steve goes, yeah, it looks like Stripe.
Yeah,
like the old movie Gremlins. Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Hey, that one's just weird as hell. That's what you're dealing with in the woods, right? Let me close that. Well, they should be putting it back, so not as much as in my way. Yeah, just not the. What am I refreshing for? What are you refreshing? Leave it alone. It was perfectly fine the way it was. Hang on.
But the cool thing is taking these pictures, guys, and having Jess right there to witness all this. But also you can hear the breaking, like they're moving towards us. It was just like phenomenal. You can hear the movement, and she's like, yeah, she goes, it sounds like they're moving. I can hear breaking. I go, exactly. Because at least you know that the light is got a physical form behind it.
Watch, I'll show you what I did.
All right, JT. Great to see you, brother. Thank you.
God bless, bro. I'll show you what I did. Look at that. You see that color?
Mm.
Look at that. That's skill, son. That's skill. You don't get that without skill. Come on now. What's wrong with you? That's pretty.
That's cool.
Badass. Anyways, there's the one that I want to see if I can see what I saw. Hang on a minute. Let me move some out of here because we're not gonna have time for them all anyways. So we'll put some up. We'll put some up on my show. That's the beauty of doing what we're doing. This one I'm curious about. So I'm gonna hit this one, and then I got two more I want to check out, and then maybe one on the screen because we'll have chaos coming. I don't know what this is. I did not do anything to him, so. Oh, that's that like that triangle one. Remember the 3 triangles, but it's not formed yet, it looks like. Oh, is it? Are these eyes back here? Right here and here? Is that the Miss Akasha? Oh, what's back here? Look at this.
That's what I'm looking at, right? Yeah, right where you're pointing.
What do you got? A lazy eye that shoots off to the fucking right every time? Hey, it's over there.
What is that?
Listen to read what Wes just said.
We hear musical tooth clacking, hoots, high-pitched screams, low-pitched yells, mumble speak, Wake yelled over and over, weird howls. Hey, go back to the other light. There also looks like fingers with the long fingernails holding the light.
Come on to my show Saturday night, and I will do that. Absolutely. I got to keep some flow going forward. But the thing that stood out to me was we hear musical tooth clacking.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk, Wes. We'll talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at so when I
thank you for being on here, Wes. I love the insight. I love that there are others out there that are researching and respectfully and just collect these data points. That's what we're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's like and this is interactive, and that's what we want. We want everybody on the right telling us what's up, working with us, working together as a team. We're all in a lab right now. We're all working together, man.
Right.
Yeah, this wasn't fully developed yet. I think this was still kind of coming through because I see right here, like pretty shaped lady eyes, one here and one there. Right here and right here. And there's something on the head. Interesting.
It is.
Yeah, even this thing doesn't even know what to do with it. It's just not fully developed. A little more right here. Yeah, and there's that light up top like a crown. Thou queen is here. Oh, God, what the hell? Who the hell want to look at that?
But again, it's showing substance behind it, though. Like you can see that faded light on the very top.
Yeah, I see the face on the right, Steven. Yeah, that's what we are. This guy here. There's like a big eyeball right here. I wonder if that's, is this set of lips right here? Wait a minute. Or is that my reflection? Right here. Like it's just coming together. You got to be careful because you're at the edge of pareidolia right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got to watch that shit. Ah! Auto enhance. Auto enhance picks something up.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then you can do auto enhance like that and just try to draw stuff out, right? Yeah, you're not going to do it as evidence, but you can do it with other people as far as research goes, right? Yeah, there's that light still right here. Still there.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
something blocking the light at the bottom. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, there's something right here, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's another one in here. Let me I don't want to save it. Stop sharing. Let me go to it. Oh, now it's lit. I'm gonna fucking punch you. Stupid thing. Oh, there we go. Let me see if there's one that's close to that one. But that one we did. Yeah, that one we did. All right.
Well, you're doing a great job, Rich. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, I know. Like, listen, this is how you have to research. We're researching together. I mean, how often do you find researchers out there that get like these light pictures? We're taking the pictures, but just try to, really get in depth. And this is something. I mean, it's frequency, plasma. It's a lot of things mixed in.
Yeah, and we want to research with you guys. We don't want to just be a talk podcast all the time. We want to get you guys involved interactively. Get your suggestions, thoughts, theories, ideas, things you've seen, things you've heard, and participate. Not just asking the guest questions or the host questions. No offense to anybody that does that. It's just not my vision. My vision is to have the world's largest research team, right? The biggest kind community there is in the research world. That's what we want. We're going to build our own world like this. This is how we build our own world and keep all those shitheads out. It's okay to have different opinions or crazy opinions or not so crazy opinions. You can have them all here. You can do everything. Just be respectful to one another. We can talk it out, and we're going to prove that we're going to gain ground this way. We're going to learn things this way. That's what this is about. So sometimes, maybe it's like, oh God, what's he doing now? I don't know. I'm about to bring up another treasure you never seen before. Like this guy.
And critical thinking is huge.
Well, what is happening here? What? This?
I was when I zoomed in on before I sent it to you. I'm like, what in the world? It looks like a hockey mask.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Is this an eyeball right here? That's that glare from that eyeball that we see. Another one over here, maybe?
BMO says looks like a quarter view 3/4 view, I see drop deep brow above and right eye and nose and beard.
Nose here? Yeah, it looks like this stuff. Oh, Wojo, that's the thing I got a picture of from before.
Yeah.
Right here. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
No, out by the Farley. Is
Yeah.
that looks like a face? Look at this area right here. Look at the cheek area, right? It looks like this is an eye. This could be a nose and a nostril. See that? You see it? And then you come over here and there's an eye and it looks like skin right here. Dude, that's wild. I could see it now, like and that's like a headdress type of thing or something. Or he's wearing a big spider on his head or something. I don't know.
BMO says no, up above the light.
That's where I am. What, up here? Why do you guys look up there? I don't understand. I don't see anything up there. I see this. And then this area here looks like it's connected through here and here and here. Hang on a minute. Freaking BMO making me work.
Wow, there's a hand. Yeah.
Yeah, right here. I see that. Yeah, it looks like a skeleton's hand. But but I'm seeing, this looks like an eyeball to me right here. We've seen a bunch of these on this show, on our shows. I don't know. We try to dumb it down a little, and this thing appears again.
Oh, ZH, absolutely. We were like flying high, feeling in a great mood. It was just like wonderful, and
yeah.
And the cool thing too, like we were trying to sign off, and we kept getting kicked out. And Jessica thought it was her, but she backed off. And when Jess backed off, she was taking a look at the lights. And she watched it, started walking towards the left.
Oh, yeah. She's like, look at it, it's walking. It's moving.
It's moving, and it was getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer.
I'm trying to see what he's seeing up there. Working my brain. Maybe I'm stuck right now. I'm going to have to come back and look at it because I'm seeing that eyeball that we always see here. And I'm seeing a tip of a nose right here. And then a little nostril right here. And I'm gonna try to let's try some colors now. Oof. Might have it a little too intense.
Oh, all the way up. Looks like you cropped it.
Yeah, I moved it so I could see something. That's all. I'm looking at this here. And then you have this here and this here. They almost look symmetrical, like they belong there. And there's,
Yeah, Denny, I think that it's moving. I mean, how fast, I'm not sure, but it's just like if you were just like walking and you're trying to like, peek around, around a tree or whatever, because there are like, branches and trees and whatever. It can be blurred.
Hey there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. You're the star of the day.
Are you still alive? Yeah. Wow, that's...
See, now I'm seeing more of it here. I'm seeing more here and here again. It's almost like tilted back a little bit. I'm interested in knowing if this is like the hair that we see. I see something here, BMO. I see something here. Is it over in that black area here? I don't see anything over there. I'm trying for you, bro.
All right, so...
what about this? Let me try this. Sorry. I'm sorry. It looks like Jimi Hendrix.
Looks like a nose nostril where you said, I agree. The head kind of tilted top of face is kind of in shadow still.
Look right here, though. Now that I made it small, you can see a white of an eye. All right, I'll look at it some more, BMO. Again, I didn't want to present it like I always do from my eyes. I wanted to put it out here for you guys' eyes. That's what I'm doing this for. Exactly this way, untouched. I haven't done anything. I just loaded them up and said, we're going to go with it. And I thought it would be a good concept to be able to do it this way. But I see a pupil right here. I see white on each side. And that's like Bob Marley's hair. And that to me looks like and almost see another eye right in here. I got to get in on that, bitch. Yeah, there it is. Right here. It's right here. Pupil right here. Symmetrical with the other one. And it's white. Almost human looking.
I think I do see the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, let me try to find something that'll knock some intensity down. Nope, that ain't it. Not a lot there. Let me try this. Right behind this little glare.
That's an eye. Oh, yep.
And that's
right there. And yep.
And there's the tip of a nose right here. I'm telling you.
I think the head's like kind of like tilted just to here.
Back. That's what I said. Were you here for that part of the episode? Did you miss it?
Yeah.
You did. Damn you.
That's. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Look at that right here now. Look at this. That's too symmetrical. Look at it. It's a circle. There's something going on back here too. I think up here is what BMO was talking about. It's right here though. This is what I'm saying. Like it's almost coming out of its mouth.
Yeah.
And there's a nose right here, right up between this grayed out circle and then this guy. They go right across to each other. See? That's interesting, man. I got some work to do on that. I'll clear that up a bit.
I feel like the eyes, if you go straight up with your cursor, right there.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
That's one eye.
Yep.
But kind of go a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. To your left a little bit. Left, right there. What? Like that black area.
I'm too close. Oh.
Yes.
Man, this is the beauty of this stuff, man. It's just,
oh my God.
It just twists your brain.
Oh, Bigfoot, man. Gotta love it.
But watch this right here. Watch this white tip area. All right, watch. See how it stays. That's reflecting off something, dude. That light is reflecting off something right here. Look at it. It's still there. It's right here. The only reason why I'm going after that spot, because if that's it, then it would make it symmetrical between two eyes.
Looks like a ray, like right where you're going up and down, like from right there. That was
Well, that's what I was saying was that this eye was over here, but it was behind that little ray of light. You're my little ray of light.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Yeah. Looks like Santa Claus.
Hello, Santa Claus.
Hello, Santa Claus.
That's an interest. I like this one. Let's try to pull some shadows into it. Ooh. You still got a little glare over here. That is interesting, man. Wow. So we get these lights in the woods, Wes, and they're not orbs. There's substance behind them. And it's wild, man, as you can see. And it's fun to research them, together. It's like sitting around with all my friends, just chilling out, looking at the research that we collected. Obviously got some more work to do on that one. But that's definitely one of my top most intriguing ones. I'd like to see if it you're gonna get me up all night. What time is it? Holy shit, 8:35. I know what I'm going to try on that. So let me see. So here's one more I want to show you, and then I'm going to throw 2 things up on the wall. Oh, wait. Now it's 3. Damn it. Got me.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, you're going to like this one.
I know there's one that I really want to like. I'm sure.
So here's another one. Here's another head scratcher. I mean, seriously. What in the fuck is going on in my life right now? Now this we have a little more hope because there's less light direct. This looks like a lizard's eye or something, a reptile eye. See that right there?
Yeah.
See that? And I was looking at this like they were teeth, and it was sideways almost, and that's why the light wasn't. That's why the light wasn't covering him. Do an auto enhance. No.
I just think it just didn't quite peek around that tree or wherever.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna touch that other one up for Saturday, I think, for the wall.
Yeah.
So Saturday's show, if you don't know, is 6 p.m. Eastern time, and oh yeah, look at that right here, dude. Look at it. I don't know what to make of this thing. It's kind of creepy. The spinning wheels got to go round. It looks like there's some kind of like above. See it here?
Yeah.
Like bone structure of sorts. I think we had some star people out there with us too.
Anything's possible, but
it's all possible. But one I thought was Akasha's light. What's the other thing I'm starting to notice? That some lights are the same. Right?
Well, especially the one picture that looked like it was like fireworks.
Oh, that thing just kept flickering at us. I've never seen that either. That was wild, dude. Let me do this. I'm over on this one. No. That one, no. That one's looking right at us. This one's, I don't know what. It looks like, oh my God. All right, I'm going to have to share it because it just looks like he's got a sidekick rubber ducky or something. This guy here. What's going on here, bro? Huh? This guy drive a Jeep in there? What's going on? What's happening? Look at this shit.
What is that?
Look at this up here. What's this? What's going on here? And what's this here? We got a dragon in the house? Or this rubber ducky sidekick? Huh? Anybody? Look at that.
Yeah.
What is happening to our life, dude? Oh.
Jeez.
What's going on? This guy had to drive a Jeep, and that's got to be a rubber ducky. Look at his he's got a patch over his rubber ducky eye. What is happening? You guys seeing this shit? What am I looking at? Anybody? Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a hard no. Look at that. It looks like there's a horn here or something. What's going on? And there's something going on up here. Dude, these what are we getting pictures of sometimes? I just scratch my head. Yeah, it's a rubber ducky, definitely. Dude's got a rubber ducky out there.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, bro. Why what are you doing to the rubber ducky, kid?
Oh yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, everyone that has the Jeeps out there, they always have the rubber duckies.
Yep. He showed up in a Jeep. Let's try some exposure. I don't know. Dude, what is happening? That thing is just crazy. Isn't that nuts? That's nuts. That's just crazy.
That's a hard one to.
Dude, that one's got me slightly concerned. Let me see.
Because we know these woods guys. It just seems like it's like in the open, and you can never get that. That normal shot. It's always like sticks and everything else right in front of them. That's why they blend in so well.
All right, let me see. This is the one that I wanted you to see, particularly. Maybe we're on the same page again. I don't know. I'll tell you why if you don't know why. Why can't I move the screen? Oh my God. It's not letting me move the screen around. Is that way off on your screen?
No.
Oh, I got to hit free, stupid. Nope, I'm smarter than I thought. All right, so now watch this one. Good point, Wes. Yeah, it could be. It could be part of a tree. Wojo. What? Anybody know what this reminds me of? Anybody? What's this guy up top here? If I can get him to do it. Watch this. A little exposure there, a little less exposure here. What stands out about this picture? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody at all?
Looks like Iron Man.
Nope. Nope, not a no. You guys have seen something very similar to this before.
Well, like a portal?
Nope, getting warm.
You talking about the aliens like manifesting, like the...
Dude, there is rectangles in here. Rectangle, black wall. And look at this guy. Doesn't he look familiar? Turn just slightly to his right this time and not coming straight at us through a rectangle. This fella here.
Yeah, Kurt. Those eyes are wide, like, or if they are, like, further apart.
He's turned to the right. It could be a different angle. But that is, look at this line. Look at that line. Look at, is this different ones coming through? Now, we've had the portal rectangle thing before. I'm just saying, that line right there is awfully not like Mother Nature or anything. That's pretty defined.
But why is that light so solid though? Like it's like to the right, like how it stands out like a stick.
This here?
Weird.
This?
Further to your right, yeah, right there.
Yep.
Looks like it.
But now watch that, right? Look at this. You see that? Structure of some sort. Right?
Looks like it's shooting a laser.
My laser. I could dumb it down. No, not a lot. Let me get old Leatherface down the bottom here. What's this guy doing? Again, though, even he's like in a box, so to speak. And look at, here's the line again. Is there different ones coming through on the different portals? Right? Yeah, rectangles, right? That's what stood out to me. And this almost looks like a scrunching brow up in here. So you get the eyes here where the light's coming out, right? And then you got this crunchy little brow, and it goes off the outside. And then that's that little like rat dude that we saw before, kind of. And look at the shadow line above his head. See it? Look how straight that is.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, I just thought it kind of showed me like stacking portal. Look at all this stuff going on. What do you need?
Just go to the very top. Like, yeah, that's good. Like you see. Oh, you just had it, but like the light in the top left. Right? Yeah, right there.
I got you, boo.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, why? What is that?
Dude.
Yeah, exactly, Carl. Looks
Yeah,
like two separate windows. Like the
Thank
top
you
of one.
very much. Thank you. That's what stood out to me, where I was just like, whoa, this guy looked very familiar. I could probably bring it up and show you guys to refresh your memories. Wild, ain't it though? So these are the lights that we're taking pictures of, guys. Not orbs. That to me is a given. Isn't that crazy though? That thing is crazy. Background pic. I don't see what you see in the window pic. Okay. And you don't have to. That's the beautiful part about doing this. You don't have to see what I see. That's why we have different opinions and we come to a conclusion. And that's more like research than somebody saying, this is what it is. Because what kind of research would that be?
Well, people are seeing substance behind these lights. And
well, that's the key.
That's the key.
Yep, that's the key. All right. This thing right here, this has got me, yeah. This might be the one you're looking for. Because you're weird like that. Wes says, are we seeing the back of the hand with his holding the light tightly? Looks like you can see the bones.
Almost like an x-ray. Kurt's saying two different screens peeping on dimension. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Wes. I mean, anything's possible, man. I mean,
that's where we get left at a lot. Bro, yeah. Dude. Oh, just get back here. Oh, I was looking at this one, sir. This guy. Yeah, right here. It's like, I don't know what to make of this guy either. Is that like an open mouth? What is this? What's going on here? You see what I'm seeing? Crazy, dude.
Is that an eye right there? Oh, you just passed it. Is that an eye right there?
Over here or over here?
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, that does look like a white of an eye. I just don't know. I mean, if you come across and you try to get different little things, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Then we got that light above it again. Crazy, dude. It's crazy. Maybe you could take contrast on this one. I don't know. Yeah, it looks closer to an eye like that. I'm just looking at that. And that's what I'll do. Sometimes I'll just go to one spot because there's so many bumps and so many different shades of lighting. Just stare at that one spot and see if you can get what you need, you know? Just do that and go back and forth and keep staring at it and just kind of check it out that way. That helps a lot. And see how it changes things? Looks like two
small people. Yeah, it's.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you might not be. Look at this. Right. So there's that eye that you had, and then there's something over here. You see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
You can almost see the edge of a socket here. And if you come across, it's pretty close to that eye. This could be Mo from the Three Stooges singing in the middle here. I mean, really, at this point, why wouldn't it be?
Hi, Rachel. Great to see you.
Yeah, there we go. See it over here now? Right here, Woj?
Yeah.
And then you over here? That's what you were looking at here?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where's that contrast? Oh, interesting. You definitely got a little glare right here, which would be from the light off the lens. So that helps.
Either way, it's like a face. It's just to get that. I mean, could be hair coming down, could be tree,
could be any
tree,
could be anything. Well, that's the other thing too, right? And I think Wes had brought that up too. The tree is a factor. Trees are a factor. You know what I mean? I don't know why I can't see the one you might want to know about. What did it look like?
It just seemed like the background. The background looks like the picture that we have. You know, it just seems a little bit on the light side, but
Okay, hang on. Like a shadowy background with a light in the front?
I think so.
Oh, it looks like the light. Oh, you want to try to.
It seems like it still seems like there is enough daylight a little bit. You know, it's almost looks like the picture that I have like that.
Okay.
You know.
All right, hang on. This is the one you're talking about. It's close. I don't think it's exact, but it's pretty hard to get exact. That's why I have this one.
Yeah.
So you're saying the shadows here, right?
Yeah, the shadows. Yeah,
and
I was
the light.
hoping to catch it from above.
Mm.
You know, try to make the same picture like from before, from the catch that we got.
I see what you're saying. Oh,
yeah, just
sorry. It's close because you got this over here. Looks like there's a little discoloration here.
Mm.
And this is here, but we don't have a branch going across, I don't think. Huh. I think you're close to that spot. Oh, there we go. Light it up a little bit that way. More shadow there. Yeah, I just need more of a triangle here, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's right. You're right there, bro.
Yeah, that's why I hustled up the hill just to try to catch, you know, pictures that we have enough light outside to try to capture, you know.
Yep.
Better. But hey, it's a learning process, guys. Hey, that's what we do. We just take pictures and snap away, and try to share it with you all. And a good job for Richie to try to bring what we can. I mean, I know it gets boring on the show, but it's educational. We try to, you know. At least we all can agree that it is something with substance, you know, of a face of some sort, which is always good. Well, it's great to see you, Rachel. Check out Rachel's Adventures on YouTube. Her and Tiffany Peacock, wonderful, wonderful people. And show them your love. They're really, really good kids, and well, not kids, they're younger than me. I'm a kid.
No, it's just that you're old.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting old.
There you go. Switch with you. There you go.
Oh, Elda, nice. Oh, the granddaughter got a new home. Oh, congratulations. Tell her I said congratulations.
I don't want to do that. Congratulations. Why can't I get this one to switch with you now? Oh, there we go. Hey-o.
Yeah. Hello.
There we go. All right, guys. This is the coup de grace of the evening. There you go. All right. Here we go. Over here, it clearly looks like a booger. And you got a Bigfoot's right over here. Right? Now this, she has clearly seen the booger. So she's trying to find it. All right?
She's going to kill you.
Right there. That's it right there. All right, guys? So, Elder Medicine Bear Claw has her
link.
Her link, yeah.
And check her out. She's got some great stuff, guys. She's got great moccasins, Native American jewelry, and of course, smudge kits. Very important when you go out in the woods.
Yeah.
In the medicine bag.
There we go. How's that better? Hey, Jess? Hey, Jess? No, she's not down here. We're good. We're safe. All right. So this is our new researcher, our new teammate. All right. It was her birthday. Thought that was worthy of, sitting on YouTube. Oh, well, I haven't even played anything else but the Venmos. You can go to Cash App as well if you guys want to get a $5 slot in the spinning wheel for Saturday night. Here we go. That's a great background. Maybe I'll do that for my show Saturday. Here we go. All right. Research at its finest, friends. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I see if I can try to squeeze one of those in there. We're already after 9 o'clock, so. All right, there we go. Let me see if one of these will fit. 4726. Here we go.
Well, thank you, Auntie and Elder. We always appreciate you too.
Always.
Many blessings.
Many, many blessings.
ZHSSRS, you have to go to work. Well, God bless you, man.
Sorry, buddy. That one you can't. Oh, maybe if I take it down a little bit and get my big butt out.
Yeah, right. YouTube cucked me off this morning.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're on a tangent. I don't know what their problem is when everybody's advertising their name and making them money, and then they call it a partnership and they steal your loot. Still fighting to get that or get it sent back to you guys. One or the other, I said. I don't give a shit at this point. We got to do the right thing. Oh,
Kurt
yeah,
says Bigfoot's behind her. Tell her that.
Right? Oh, here we go. That's that guy from earlier. Watch this guy. This guy's, like I would say those are eyes. When the way we were talking earlier, and then that shovel up top.
Yeah,
that's wild, man.
I mean, it's gonna be like a blur because of they're moving, the camera's possibly moving. You have the flashes of the lights. But it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is there. Oh, I put one of these in color too, by the way. I don't know how big it is. Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's the one from before, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to add something to it to try to pull things out. You can see it was kind of cartoony, but it's the actual picture. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It was just this new little feature I was playing with. And see how
is that hair on the top right?
Yeah, and that's what I was noticing here. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to tell you because I was playing with different features earlier where it doesn't take a rad, but up in here is what I was seeing, right? Now this would just be research for us guys. I wouldn't just go, right in here you're talking, I believe, and then there's something coming off over here. So that just kind of 3Ds it, right? So you can get a little more insight. And then there's that, this guy here again. This thing we keep seeing. And over here, we've seen all this before, guys. We've seen that stuff before. Look at it. Like straggly, like real coarse. Wild, right? Isn't that wild?
That is cool.
Previous says, definitely saw eyes on that one. Talking about Jess. Good night, Richie. You're right. You too. Yeah. They're not good, man.
Yeah, Benno. Looks like soft lava.
Yeah, it was just a different feature that I noticed. I tried to, and it pulled out features without adding anything. You know what I mean? So, thin old hair. Yeah. Wild, right? Almost looks like a mask is being worn. Like look at this eye and. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is like an eyelid. You got the middle right in here somewhere. Remember that one we have that isn't quite formed yet?
Yeah. I wonder if that's just a giant leaf.
Where's that? This?
They are just like,
over here? Oh, I don't know.
Further down, like the darkness that you just said, right there.
Like covering the facial features.
Because it looks kind of veiny in the middle. And that's what it's almost like like an X-ray look,
Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like it's not fully formed, I don't know what to say. Let's go zoom in and look. We got toys, people.
Yeah, it definitely looks like leaves right there. But still, I mean, that light is just something.
I think it's a great point.
But that hair, though, really just standing out on me.
What the fuck is that? Remember I pointed where there was an eyeball before? I don't know if you guys can get in close enough right in here. But look at that. It almost looks like a little face in there, dude. Oh, man. What the fuck is that? That's crazy. This thing's nuts.
Yeah.
Totally nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. All right. Well, that's that. We'll do more on my show Saturday. That's the beauty of doing it this way with the two shows. We'll mix in some guests and we'll do some educational banter. The professor, if you will, and we'll have fun with it, and that's what we'll do. So I got to go murk some kids on.
Yeah, because we can also continue on with the Giants in the future too, because we haven't forgot about that.
No.
Only because of the picture that we got. That was a big thing, and
yep.
Like I said, we got a lot going on, guys, and that's why we're listen. These podcasts are very loose. We have great podcasters, great great audience, and we just stay loose because you know what, either we have any guests that want to come on, or we just kind of go through what we our investigations. That's what's important too,
Yep. Oh, well, that's that, Jim.
Well, that was great. Great job, Rich. That's pretty wild. These pictures just continue to blow your freaking minds, and I think 1 out of 50, at least we got some good, I just love looking at it through the screen here up above to see that. And I'd like to thank everybody on here. Wes, great to meet you. I hope to see you on Banter with Richie B on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Richie's the host, and I'm the co-host. Many blessings to you, Elder, and Robin Smith, and Kurt, and Benno, and ZHS, Ron, Possess. It's great to see you all on here, and thank you for your participation, because we need critical thinkers like you, because this was Richie said it right. This is like the largest researching team going, with us, with the Vogel brothers, all of us together. I mean, this was like a fun journey for all of us. So it's not just our journey, it's yours too.
Yep.
So
100%.
On that note, guys, listen, don't be lazy and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Treat others well, help each other out, pick each other up, because this world is upside down. So like I said, don't treat people like shit. Treat them with respect and try to love. And again, hope to see you guys soon, including you, D-Hoot. Thank you for watching us too.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Robin, catch me on Saturday night with that. I will catch up on. Sorry, I missed that comment. Thank you all for being here. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course X. I just want to say I love you, baby Jack. I love you, Mama. I see you, Ella. I see you, girl. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the side, man. Wojo, do what you do, man.
That's right. Well, again, thank you all for being on here. And remember, we are still home of the boom. And that's right, Danny, for the shirt. Richie, great job on the shirt. That's a double boom, boom. Let's go. See you guys soon.
I got you.